Hi friends, welcome back to the Homestead. If you are new here, my name is Lynn and I live in Eastern Ontario, Canada with my husband David of 31 years. We just celebrated our 31st wedding anniversary a couple weeks ago. Our daughter Grace, who is almost 21, she will be 21 next month. Our son Aiden, who is 17, and tomorrow is starting his first day of his last year of high school. I cannot believe it. And we have 12 chickens, we have 2 dogs, we live on about 3 acres. We only use probably not quite half of that for a growing large garden and an herb garden. I say for now because we are hoping and praying, and I could appreciate your prayers, that if things work out the way we hope, we could be moving back down east where we're originally from. My husband's originally from New Brunswick. I'm originally from Maine. Next year, we're hoping and praying. I am praying very, very hard. So I would appreciate prayers for all of you too, that it works out for us, and we will know hopefully very soon if that's going to be happening, and I will certainly inform you all and let you know. Until then, yes, we live in Eastern Ontario, Canada, and this video is going to be a little bit different. This is definitely going to be a thank you video, and I'll explain about that in a minute. Those of you who have been here before, you know I love to crochet, and I admit I have a bit of a yarn problem. I do. I love yarn and I love crocheting. I sell a lot of my crochet and I gift a lot of my crochet. It is definitely an art to me. I cannot paint. I cannot draw. I can barely draw stick figures. Like David has the drawing gene. I do not. I cannot do any of that. But crocheting lets me express myself artistically. And I definitely believe it's an art form. It can be a useful art form, and it can also be art in itself. There are many, many forms of crocheted and knitted items that are used as art. And I love yarn. As I said, I love all kinds of yarn. I can't help myself. I actually bought some more yarn this past weekend. I put myself on a yarn diet though for the rest of this year. I'm not even gonna say 6 months because I know I'd be lying to myself. But for the rest of this year, I am putting myself on a yarn diet, and actually with the slower season coming, hopefully I will be able to do more crocheting. But I did start crocheting every morning for at least a half hour back at the beginning of the year, and I did that almost daily for months. And I noticed a huge difference in my stress level. I just felt happier. I was able to start my chores for the day with a different mindset. So crocheting is very important to me. It really is. And I truly enjoy it. Wanted to find more Canadian companies to buy yarn from. And I somehow stumbled upon this company out in British Columbia called Arcane Fiber Works. And I'm gonna be honest, their logo is what first drew me in. I love dragons. I love dragons. I collect dragons. I do. And seeing this logo just made me go, oh my gosh. So then I found out they're from British Columbia. Another plus. Then I started watching their videos. Again, the name drew me in also with the logo, and it is owned by Tyler Burgess. He is the face behind Arcane, and as he says, he wears many hats. He's the founder, the CEO, the head of marketing, the lead dyer. I love how he says, but at heart, I'm just a husband, a father, and a friend who stumbled upon a passion for dyeing. So I'm not going to go into his whole journey. I will share all their information down below. I really encourage you all to go and I don't make any commission or anything off of any yarn that you would buy, but I will share all their information because I think it's a fascinating story how he got into this. And as I said, when I found the logo, it's what drew me in, but then I started watching his videos where he's dyeing all the yarns, and it is mesmerizing. I could not stop. And then to see his inspiration that he gets to make these yarns, friends, I'm telling you, this is the most gorgeous yarn I have ever seen. And I have purchased and seen a lot of yarn over my few years here on this earth. And I am telling you, this is the most gorgeous yarn. And these inspiration he gets, I mean, look at these. I'm gonna share some here. They truly, like, if I could draw, or if I could describe autumn, if I could describe blue jays, if I could describe nature, this is what it would look like in yarn. Like, he is so amazingly talented and so bang on on the colors he gets for his inspiration. He also has a fun line where he is inspired by spooky, scary Halloween movies. I admit I am not a spooky, scary Halloween person. I like cutesy, farmhousey Halloween, but you have to admit, he definitely hits the mark with these color inspirations for some of these iconic, scary movies. And I ordered one of his yarn clubs. He does have a yarn club, and I ordered 1 month because I knew I had to order this. I mean, it was stunning. And I've already made it. So this is the one I got for some August, I believe it was. Also, the names of the yarns. I am a sucker for great marketing, and names of yarns are another thing that pulls me in. I just love them. And this one was called Bluebird. Let me get sure. I've lost my darn tag. Bluebird, Blessed Bluebird. And the picture definitely made me say yes. The yarn is 100% merino wool. They make sure that they are only using wool from places that's certified where the animals aren't injured or killed. They actually get it from Australia where culling and things of the sheep are not practiced for their wool. So anyway, so I made this hat. I'm just gonna try it on for y'all. For myself for winter, because I got the one skein, and I let them know how much I loved the yarn, that I just thought it was amazing, and that I would be sharing with all of you to let them know I'm a fellow, I'm a fellow Canadian, and I wanted to get the word out, and I was going to share with all of you. And that was all. I just wanted to let them know that I truly loved their product and thought it was amazing. I loved their story, and I loved that they were Canadian. Well, friends, a little while ago, at the start of Arabic Counts Challenge, so I am getting to this video a little bit late because of the craziness of Arabic Counts Challenge, I got in the mail a thank you from Tyler at Arcane Fiber Works, which blew me away. I was not expecting this at all. And I made a promise that I would share everything he sent me. I sent him a thank you, and I wanted to let him know I would be sharing everything that he sent me with all of you, because I love it that much, and I want more people to know about their company. And how could I not after they so generously sent me so many incredible wools? I'm going to show you all that they sent me. I did cake up 2, and cake is that, making them into a cake, but the rest I've left in the hanks. So we can look at them. We're going to go over their names, and I'm so excited to share these with you. I really am. So Tyler at Arcane Fiber Works, here is my thank you video. Thank you for so generously sending me these yarns. Thank you. I cannot thank you enough. These are stunning, stunning friends. So, okay, let's get into them. So the first one I'm going to share with you are ones that I caked up. And it's called A Burning Desire, and it's inspired by like wood burning. Oops, I messed it up with another one. Clearly this was inspired by lava in a fire pit, and I think they nailed it. Is that not, and this is a cake. This is what I mean by a cake that I have spun. I love crocheting from cakes. I prefer it over skeins even. I find it's easier, and they're a lot easier to stack on my shelves. But yeah, so here it is. And every yarn comes with a tag with a QR code that tells you how to take care of it. Because it is merino wool, you do need to wash this, preferably hand cycle. I do have a very super delicate cycle on my wash machine, so I'm okay doing that, but I would never dry it. I would lay everything I make with this flat to dry. So that is one thing that you're not gonna be able to just throw this in the dryer, but I don't mind because it is the softest wool I have ever felt. It is stunning. So this is Burning Desire. And then the other one I caked up is Hocus Pocus, which this is based off the movie with Bette Midler and Sarah Jessica Parker and Kathy Najimy. I'm gonna admit, I'm not a fan. I know that might lose me some subscribers, but I'm sorry. I am not a fan of the movie or the sequel, but I have to say, I love the yarn that it's got his inspiration from for Hocus Pocus. So there's that. So now we're going to get into the yarns that are still hanks. So the next one, and this one is one of my favorites because, this one is Blessed Bluebird. Okay, so this is called Blessed Bluebird, and is that not stunning? I mean, look at those colors. They're just beautiful. And again, I cannot stop feeling it. The one I ordered was not Blessed Bluebird. And I want to get you the right name. Unfortunately, I can't find the name because I lost the tag, and because this is part of the yarn club, after the month is over, they take it down. I will show you my email though that showed the inspiration, and I'm really mad I cannot remember the name. But I'm mad that I'm lost my darn tag. But yes, this is Blessed Bluebird. This is the one that, I don't know why, but it just reminds me of Maine. It's called Winter Wonderland, probably that's why. And I cannot, it's just beautiful. So all the yarns that the one I bought and the ones that were sent to me were all worsted weight, but they have them everywhere from super light all the way up to, I believe, bulky even. So you can get the different weights. But yeah, Winter Wonderland says Maine to me. Next is birch bark. Yes, this definitely reminds me of a birch tree, and they're my favorite tree ever. And it's fitting I got this because we lost our birch trees that I love so much in the front of our house. We lost them last summer and they had to come down this year. They got killed by the gypsy moth caterpillars we had. But yeah, so that is the birch bark. We have a lot to go through, friends. This one is starting to come undone. This one is called Gift. Okay, so, darn it, it's come out of its skein, but I can still show you. Colors are like some of my favorites. I absolutely love this color. I love them all. Like, there's not one I don't like. So there's that one. Next one is Always and Forever. Very romantic looking yarn. I think the title is perfect. Like I said, they nail not only the colors for their inspiration that they get, but the titles. So that one, I just think it's so romantic. Next, Let Your Dreams Blossom. Again, beautiful colors. I think they're just stunning. This one's one of my favorites, Green of Wheat. I love green, and I just think that is so pretty. So pretty. This one is Where the Wind Blows. Again, I can't pick a favorite because I love them all. I think they are all gorgeous. I think they're all going to be amazing. I don't know what I'm making with all of them yet. And some I might have to order more because I definitely would like to make a sweater in some of these. And I know one won't be enough. So I'll definitely be ordering more colors in some of them, but not until after this year. This one is called Lilac Lullaby. Just, oh, I mean, this one is Plum. So they do some solid colors, quite a few actually, solid accent colors. So beautiful. This one is She Sells Seashells. And that to me looks like the inside of many seashells. Gorgeous. This one is Hazel. Another one of my favorites. Grace liked this one. This one's called Midnight, and it is the most stunning shade of blue. I love this. Just beautiful. This would be gorgeous as a sweater. Next one is Forest Green. Again, this one would be gorgeous as a sweater. Maybe using it with that green of wheat and using this with it. Oh, that would be beautiful. So we're down to just our last couple. This one is Hues of the Harbor. This is the one that reminded me of a sunset on the ocean in Maine. This is exactly what this reminded me of. I think this is stunning. The Winter Wonderland reminds me of Maine too, because that's what Maine looked like a lot when I was growing up. But just this reminds me of a sunset over the ocean in Maine. Hues of the Harbor. Oh, beautiful. And the last one is Firestarter. This is the one based on the bonfire. So I will be putting up all of them here, the ones the inspiration they got to make these colorways, so you all can see what I'm talking about when I say how they nail it. I really encourage all my fiber artists, my crocheters, my knitters, weavers, anyone who loves to work with the most gorgeous yarn you will ever buy. I promise you that. It is stunning. He is so talented with his dyeing. The videos are amazing to watch. I'm linking again everything down in the description box below, their channel, their Instagram, some links to some of the shorts where he did some dyeing, even some of these particular ones that he did. I really encourage you to go check them out, especially if you are Canadian. And they do ship to the US, so it's not just Canada, they do ship. And I wanna say, I think my shipping was free, even with the one I purchased. I don't believe I paid shipping. I don't know how they're doing that, but I did not pay for shipping even for the one that I bought. So how can you go wrong? They're a wonderful company, you know, like I said, Canadian, and I want to support them as much as we can, you know, and so I encourage you all go check them out. You won't be sorry. They are the best yarns you have ever bought. And if you do check them out, please let me know. I would love to hear that you've gone and checked them out. And if you purchase any yarn, please let me know what you think. I would love to hear from that. So again, Tyler from Arcane Fiber Works, thank you so much for the incredible gift of yarns you sent me. I was not expecting it. It's greatly appreciated. I feel very humbled and blessed that you sent these to me, and I'm keeping my promise to tell all my subscribers about you. And it's not hard to do because I truly love your product, and I think how you got started is amazing. So thank you, friends, for hanging out with me today while we talked about this gorgeous yarn. And we will be back with our regularly scheduled videoing. Though this is part of my life, so it's really not that off the norm. And we will see you later for more homesteading adventures here at Bucket List Homestead. Take care, God bless, and we'll see you all soon.